A 25-year-old hairdresser has lost her lower lip in a fight with a nurse who was incensed that her boyfriend gave the victim a lift in her quest to get food in that region after she was assaulted by the nurse. Well, according to Beatrice, she did not understand why her boyfriend gave her a lift, so she pursued her to the salon where she works at Airport Ridge, a suburb of Sekandi, Takrade, and bit off her entire lower lip. After minutes of confrontation, she was immediately rushed to the hospital, but doctors on duty said the cells in the bitten part of the lip had died, hence it could not be stitched back or attached to the lip. Speaking to JoyNews on her hospital bed, Beatrice Japan recounted how the nurse, whose name has only been given as Mommy, grabbed and chewed her lips.
I'm very sick, and it's been exactly a week that I came from hospital. I'm suffering from stomach ulcer, so I just came to the house. Then I started my work on Wednesday. I was at the salon. I'm a hairdresser. I was at the salon. Because I'm having stomach ulcer, I'm not able to eat well. So Wednesday, I drank tea. I've lost to Thursday too. Then Friday, I was feeling very hungry, so I decided to go and buy food. So I told my mother that I'm going to buy rice at Christianity. When I was going, then my stomach started paining me, so I put my head on the wall. Then a guy who stayed at my house was passing by, having a car. Then I saw him and told him, "Uncle, I'm very sick and I want to go and buy food at Christianity." Then he said, "Oh, come, I'll take you there." Then I went to sit in the car. I went to Christianity. I went to buy the food. He did not bring me back, so I walked by myself to the salon. When I entered the salon, I was very tired, so I put the food on the chair outside the salon. Then I sat on the chair. Then I ran my head down. Then someone opened our face gate, and she was like, "What did you go and do in my husband's car?" When I raised my head, then he used her hand to smash my face. Then suddenly, I just stood on my feet. At the moment I stood, then she used her two hands to hold my hair. Then she used her teeth to bite my lower part. Then I was feeling the pain, so I hold her head so that when she feels the pain, she can leave my lips. Then she put her teeth under my mouth.
Well, that's a 25-year-old at the hospital there. The nurse in charge at Kwesiminting Hospital, Belinda Hayford, has been explaining why they could not stitch the lip. And she said that when the lady was brought to the hospital, the bitten flesh was not brought along. So doctors on duty sent for it. By the time it was brought, the cells were dead.
I think it's a case of assault. She was admitted on the 18th around 8:50 a.m. Yeah, and I reported to work this afternoon, and then I took over from my colleague nurse. And then, according to her, I think she had there was a fight between her colleague friend, and then accidentally her lower lip was bitten off. That was all. Yes, it's very true. I even learned that when they brought her, the bitten off lip wasn't with her, so they have to send someone to go and search for her. And, by then the cells might have died, so there is no way you can just suture it again. So for that one there, I don't know, maybe plastics can do that. Yeah, there could be a plastic surgery to fix it. She's on treatment now. She's on treatment. We are doing our best as health workers.
Belinda there, she's a nurse on duty. But DSP Olivia Irabna Adiko, who's a police PRO for the Western region, has also been speaking on this.
On Friday, we had a report from one Clara at Imperi that she found a lady sitting in the husband's vehicle. And when she questioned the lady as to why she was in the husband's car, the lady assaulted her. She came with a bite on the left hand and she complained of body pains. So he was given a medical form to attend a hospital and report back. But apparently around evening time on the same day, a gentleman came to the police station and also reported that earlier on he found two ladies fighting, one Clara at Imperial and the other one Beatrice Abebio, and Clara beat the bottom lip of Beatrice, and Beatrice became unconscious. So as a result of that, they had to first seek medical attention. Beatrice was sent to hospital. So that evening, police went to the hospital. They found her on admission, but she could not speak to the police.
That's police PRO for the Western region. Natalia is still on the line. Ina, this is a rather bizarre story, but let me begin by asking, where is this gentleman?
Gitty, I went to their house at Banchiase, a suburb of Tukindi Sakradi. Apparently, I was told the gentleman in question has gone to work.
Okay. So she wasn't at the hospital to visit this lady who apparently with whom apparently he's cheating?
This morning, Beatrice, I visited this is Beatrice around 2 p.m. Beatrice tells me that the gentleman was there, but the lady in question who bit off her lower lip has since Friday not been to the house. Right. Apparently, she's on the run.
But initially, she made the report. She went to the police. After she bit the lip off, she went to the police to make a report that this lady has assaulted her?
Yes, that's what the police PRO said.
Okay. So what's the police doing now? They're looking for her?
Yes, when I visited DSP Olivia Rabna this morning, she said that they are investigating into this matter because initially she had lied that the man in question is her husband. But after the investigation, they found out that he was just a boyfriend. So they are investigating into this matter, and then she would give me updates tomorrow. But today at the Kwesimintim Hospital, Beatrice tells me that she has been referred to the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. So tomorrow she'll be leaving Sekendin Sakrade to Accra.
And who is bearing the cost for her treatment?
That one I don't know yet.
Okay. No, let's just tell us a bit about the home, I mean the house where all of these people live. You visited the house. We understand it's a compound house and all three of them live there?
Yes. This is a compound house close to a school called J. Chris in Banchiase, in the Sekendin Sakrade Metropolis. And apparently these people live in the house, but according to Beatrice, she is not in good terms, or the lady who bit her lips is not a friend. She didn't even know her name till I think somewhere last week when the lady's mother had visited and said, "Oh, Mommy, dear," that was when she even got to know that this girl is called Mommy. She lives in the house, all right, but she's not a friend.
But then she's friend to her boyfriend?
You see, she just said she didn't feel well when she was going to buy food. So she just said, "Oh, please give me a lift to Kwesimintim." And Kwesimintim from Banchiase to Kwesimintim is about 5 minutes drive. Yes, she didn't know that boyfriend is a friend or not, but she said they all live in the house. So that's why she asked for the lift.
And she denies, being involved
yes,
with
in any
gentleman.
sort of relationship with the man.
But unfortunately, we haven't heard from the lady's side, so we don't know what her own story is. But finally, when you went to the house, on the back of this story, what was the atmosphere like?
There was no one in the house. The house was empty. So it was neighbors around that I went to and asked, I'm looking for this person, and they told me, if it's in relation to this incident, for the past 4 days she has not been home. So I went to Beatrice's salon where she works. I met her Madam Pretula, who told me the salon and the house is so close. So she told me that she saw the gentleman this morning drive out of the house to work. And I asked, so when is this gentleman going to come back home? She told me she can't give me an accurate time as to when the gentleman is going to come back. Right. But the lady has not been home since Friday.
Ina, thank you very much for following up those two stories for us. Nathalia Kwanzaa, Western Regional Correspondent.